Hi everybody, Ukulenny here, wishing you a happy 2014. This is my first video of the new year, and it's entitled New Year, New Strums. I know a lot of you have been asking me about strum patterns, so I thought I'd make a tutorial just for you guys. First off, my philosophy of strum patterns is that as long as you're keeping the beat with your right hand, as long as you're keeping a steady beat, you'll be able to do just about every strum pattern based on that simple beat. So I'm going to start with some simple strum patterns. We're going to get to some intense ones. For purposes of this tutorial, we're going to actually use the chord progression from Daft Punk's Get Lucky. If some of you saw my last video of 2013, it was Daft Punk's Get Lucky, and it's got these easy chords. So we've got A minor, which is middle finger to the top. And then we've got a C chord, which is your third finger on the third fret of the bottom. And then you're going to shift to the E minor chord, which uses your index finger on the second fret on the bottom. And then it goes diagonally 2, 3, 4, E minor. And then we're going to finish with the D6 chord, which is just a full bar on the second fret. All right, so again, A minor, 2, 3, then we go C, we're going to go diagonal, E minor, then we're going to bar 2 for D. Alright, so whenever I show you a strum pattern, I'm going to be strumming through those chords. If you don't get all those chords yet, it's okay, you can still practice the strum patterns. Alright, the other thing is knowing how to mute your ukulele, which is flattening your fingers over the strings so that you're not pressing hard enough to get sound. So that's me pressing too hard, and then just don't press nearly as hard and you'll get a nice mute. Alright, and we'll get more intense with muting as we go. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is just practice an all down. So you can mute your instrument and you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can either use your thumb or your index, whatever's more comfortable. I use my index. It's a little faster for me. Alright. Now, that's just a basic 4 beat. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's the principle of all strum patterns in 4. All right, so what I want you to practice now is doing a down, up. So down, up, down, up. Notice my hand doesn't change its movements in between. So if I just go all down, look at my hand, still going down, up, I'm just choosing when to strum all. I like to call that all in because your finger is in on the strings when you do that. Singles and doubles. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now we have a basic strum pattern that we can use, which is down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, or 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So if we just get used to that basic strum pattern, we can construct other strum patterns. So let's try that a couple times. Let's just go right into our chord progression, shall we? So down, down, up, down, up, down. It's going to sound like that. All right, we're going to go A minor, C, E minor, D6. Try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and that's one kind of strum pattern. Now, if we take out one of those downs, we create the very famous folk strum pattern, which is used in just about every song. Not every song, but a lot of songs use this strum pattern, and it's one of the first ones we guitarists and we ukulele players learn. It's called the down, down, up, down, up. Notice how there's a space in there. Down, down, up, down, up. If I use my hand to show down, down, up, down, up, my hand's not doing anything different. What's happening is that I'm choosing when to be in the strings and without. So I'm going down, down, up, out, up, down, up. See how I skip over? That's what you want for that strum pattern. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, around, up, down, up. All right, so if you practice that, You get that nice sound where there's a pause and it makes you feel like there's a really good beat. So now we're going to try that. Try it with the mute a couple times. And now you can try it with our chord progression. Daft Punk, Get Lucky. Here we go. A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and that's the basics of that strum pattern. So now you got that, we can make one alteration to our 2 strum patterns, and that's called using a swing. So instead of going, we go a little more laid back, a little more island style, and we make that first down heavier. So we go down, like a horse. So yeah, the down is longer than the up. So we can take that first strum pattern, down, down, up, down, up, and we can add it to our chord progression. So we can go down, down, up, down, change. Now we can take out that same strum, that same down that we took out. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. We can apply that to this pattern. So try it. 1, 2, ready, and. You got that? Still with me? So far, so good? All right, we're going to get more intense in this second half of the tutorial. So get ready, because we're going to add a mute. All right, so you've been practicing muting. You've been practicing putting your fingers on. Every chord you do, you should find a way to mute that chord. So A minor, if I'm holding A minor, I'm going to mute it with these 2 fingers that are hanging out. Try that. On, off. All right, that's my mute for A minor. Then we've got our mute for C, which you can choose to do different things. You can use these 2 fingers. You can use your ring finger. You can actually let go of C and just use all your hands. But I prefer to use these 2 fingers. All right, then we got E minor. So hold your E minor. And then I use my pinky for this. All right, so try to mute E minor. And then D is pretty easy because you have all these 3 fingers to help you out. All right, let's try the progression just like that. On, off, on, C, off, E minor, D. One more time. A minor, C, E minor. All right, you've got that. Now we're going to incorporate the mute in different parts of the progression. So, well, in different parts of the strum pattern, excuse me. So say I've got all down, down, and let's go back to straight. So we got straight and we got swing. Straight is swing is So we're gonna go straight. You can add a mute here. Listen first. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Say I put a mute where I put the space. Down, down, up, down, up. that's what I wanted to do. So that second down, put a mute. There we go. So there you go. Down, mute, up, down, down, mute, up, down, mute, up, down. So you got a little bit more of a groove when you do this strum pattern. That's it. Yeah, you can do the same thing with swing, and it sounds a lot like reggae. There's actually two things you can do with the swing one. One is just the one mute. So I'm going down, down, up, mute. Down, down, up, mute. Down, down, up, mute. Up, mute, up, down, up, down, down, up, mute, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right. The other thing you can do is you can do a mute every other time, and then you get a real good reggae sound, which you use in a lot of reggae songs. All right, that one was a little tough, so you might need to practice that one. But if you saw what I was doing there, you mute on the very beginning of each chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. All right, so there it is, slowed down. Try that one out and see how everything fits in, and see how it feels for you. Try it on one chord. You're on your way to joining the reggae band. All right, last but not least, we're gonna kick it up one more notch. Here's part 3 of the tutorial. This is where we do double time strumming. Okay, so far we're just going down, 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 or down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's the same speed. Down, 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 up, down. My hand's going the same speed. But if you go twice as fast on the down, you get some pretty interesting things. So just trying. Just all down. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Try that with me. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 4. All right, now that's all just downs. Remember, we can go all in, and you wouldn't really use this for a song, but just an example, this is what happens when you do all in. You get 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. You get a lot of strums. So 1, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. You get a lot of strums. All right, the easiest way to incorporate that in a strum pattern is you're going mostly down, and you add a down up at the very end. So watch this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. At the very end, go. And up. And up. And up. And up. Now you can do that as many times as you want, wherever you want. You can do a pattern where you're going down and down. And down. All right, and here's where you get crazy things like down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Because you're all just using this fast strum. So just watching, I'm not gonna break it down so much, but you can feel this one out, and you'll know what it sounds like. So. Good news is once you have a strum pattern like that, as long as you're keeping the beat, it's all just about variation. It's all just like keep the idea, but if you end up going down up a lot of times, then it's still gonna sound good. All right, you ready for the final chapter? The final chapter is double time strumming while muting, and this is my favorite. So if you've watched some of my videos, this is the strum pattern that I use the most. So the first thing to prep you, down, down, up. I usually start with a down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, and you're gonna be using your mutes. Let's just do this on A minor. Just keep it simple. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Once you get that feel, you can add some ups in the middle of it. Watch where I'm gonna land this first up. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up. So when I say up, you're gonna squeeze the A minor chord again. Down, down, up, ah. Down, down, up. All right, now we're gonna add two ups. All right, this is the bread and butter right here. This is where you make the big bucks. Down, down, up, up, up. 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 Squeeze, squeeze. Up, up. Notice how you have to mute after the up. Up, up. All right, once you get that basic thing, once you get the basics, you can add the rest of your up, down, up, down, up. You can strum it out. See how I just released to strum the chord? So far, so good. All right, here's the last little element. The last element that I like to add, and this is like beyond. If you're just starting out with the ukulele, then kudos to you for making it this far in the tutorial. Here's the final part of the tutorial. Something I picked up from actually a high schooler kid showed me this while I was at a guitar store one day, and I just never let go of it. This is something that, you know, all those virtuosos, they kind of keep in their back pockets, and it's usually used as a triplet strum. So it's using your thumb on the way up, and then your index finger also goes up, and then your index finger goes down. You follow through. So thumb up. So they usually go down, up, up, down. They usually use it as a triplet. Up, up, down. But I've started to adapt it just to do it every time I want to go da-da-da. Da-da-da. It's a thumb up, index down. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. So it's a fast way if you're just strumming. Just go da-da-da at the end. So I like to add that at the end. Down, down, up. Alright, just something I do at the end. Either way, remember, just keep that beat and you'll be fine. Just keeping down up will keep you in the pocket, and you choose when to strum and you choose when to mute. You can make up all sorts of strum patterns. So here's just that progression. Get lucky. You can watch my full video. It's a video I just made before this. Just search Ukulenny, Daft Punk, Get Lucky, and I use the strum pattern. So here's A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night for good fun. She's up all night to get some. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get fun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 Alright, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on strum patterns. Feel free to go back and watch anything that you missed. I'm going to actually release another video that's just showing you the strum patterns because I feel like I took too long kind of going through each strum pattern. So stay tuned, subscribe, like me on Facebook, and you'll find out when I release that next video that's just the strum patterns you learned in this video. Alright, take care. Thanks for watching.